What's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how you can use a gimbal, a Zhiyun Smooth 5 on a tripod to get silky smooth slider like shots with the gimbal and the tripod without any slider. When you want to shoot in an outdoor location, then you may not be carrying a slider with you. A slider takes time to set up. Moreover, sliders are expensive. Most photographers have a gimbal and a tripod. So I'm going to show you how you can combine this Zhiyun Smooth 5 gimbal on a normal tripod to get slider like shots. I will create some slider like shots of these plants in front of me and show. This can also be done indoors when you're recording talking head videos. I mounted my phone in the gimbal and I've attached the QR plate of this tripod to this. This is a normal tripod. This is a camera tripod. It has got a pan and tilt functions. I'll show you that. So this is the tilt head of the tripod, and it can also pan from side to side. And when I mount the gimbal on it, it will achieve the same function. With the handle of the tripod, I'm going to mount the QR plate of this tripod to itself. So that has been done. Now I'm going to activate the gimbal to get the phone to the horizontal. I have powered on the gimbal. Now I've mounted the phone on the tripod and the phone is facing forward. I am able to see the scene in front of me on the screen. This is a tricky step. I'm trying this for the first time by tilting the QR plate of the tripod to face forward, and there we are. It is facing forward. Moving the gimbal side to side on the tripod. I'm just moving the gimbal side to side on the tripod. Now I'm going to get a gliding shot from below to upwards of these plants. So here we go. Crane shot. And I can simultaneously utilize the stick of this gimbal. This is a Zhiyun Smooth 5 to pan from left to right. Now I'm going to be adventurous and get this gimbal, which is called as the vortex view, 360-degree rotation. I'm going to change the mode. best of both the worlds. So I've got the functionalities of a gimbal plus the steady support of a tripod to get gimbal movements on a tripod. You can get slider movements, gimbal movements, everything like vertical, horizontal, and even spinning movements of the gimbal with a super steady control as the gimbal is mounted on a tripod. So these are the potential advantages and ways in which you can leverage your gimbal and use it as a slider. So now let's head indoors and I will show you how I shot a talking head video of me with the same setup using a hack for recording a panning video of myself with a parallax effect. I'm going to show you how you can use your gimbal as a slider to get silky smooth panning shots with the parallax effect. So here we go. I don't have a slider on me. This is recorded with object tracking enabled. Here I am recording with the face tracking feature in the gimbal, and as I move my head to the side, you can see the camera panning and it's following my face. And so I can combine this panning feature of the gimbal and the newly enabled sliding feature of and get a combination of a slider and gimbal action. I am facing forward and you can see that the camera is turning to follow my face, and I can do it on the other side also. So this is my setup for getting a parallax effect with the gimbal mounted on a tripod. At the base of it is a small rig tripod with an extension rod. The gimbal, this is the Zhiyun Smooth 4, is threaded onto the base plate of the tripod, and the ball head is tilted forward to face so that the phone is facing me. It is better to use the front facing camera because you can easily see where the control for face tracking is over here. When I press that, face tracking will become active. Wrapped around the base of the gimbal are two threads, one going to this side and winding around a post for the desktop monitor, and another thread going around here and wound around my C-stand of my aperture light. So when I want to pan, I pull this string and the phone moves this side, and when I want to pan from this side, I pull this string and the phone moves this side. So I can hold both the strings in my hands, spools here, and I can pull on this and get a sliding movement. And when face tracking has been enabled in the gimbal, as you just saw, it will record sliding and panning movements while focusing on the object. So if you already got a gimbal and don't want to invest in a slider which could cost several thousands of dollars, then this is a very inexpensive way of getting panning and sliding movements with your gimbal. All you have to do is mount a smartphone in your gimbal, connect two threads to it, mount the gimbal on a tripod, desktop tripod or a floor standing tripod will work. I'm using this setup to record self video of myself while talking, but it would be even more convenient if you want to record a subject. In that case, you operate it very smoothly utilizing the tilt handle provided in the tripod. That way your video will be silky smooth. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, consider subscribing to my channel, like and share. Let me know if you have used your gimbal in a slider like manner. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.